hey, it's a
different path for different deal.
Do you talk to the young men about that when the recruiting comes in? Do you pull them aside and talk to them about their best opportunity and what you know from your experience?
I explain to them the pros and cons of it. I don't steer kids to any university because they have to live there, and it's a family decision. But I do explain to them that if you get too far to your area, that there are other kids in the area that they are recruiting, and they probably will play in front of them.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Dom, go ahead and have a seat. Let's go ahead and bring up these juniors. Talk with them a little bit here. They have to wear this. They have to come back and get ready to repeat, and I think that's a great thing for them. As Coach said, he started thinking about the next season that next night. So let's get up first here.
No pressure, guys.
Come on up here right now, Jalen. Slide over there. As you say, we're not the biggest studio, but we do get it done. So we do appreciate it. Jalen, for yourself, how is that? You're coming back. You're going to be coming back as a junior. You're going to be one of the ones that Coach Carey, no matter what, he's going to look for you to be a leader in knowing what's been expected. How are you thinking about next season for yourself already? And give us a little insight on this season for yourself.
I'm just thinking about going back to the state championship again.
Absolutely. Now, going back to the state championship is going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot. You're going to be under fire. Everybody's going to be looking the gun at you always. What are you going to tell some of the younger group coming in to you guys to play with you? And being a leader for yourself as a senior.
We have big responsibilities. We have basically big responsibility to face up again since we won the championship last year. We're going to have that same mentality of doing it again this year.
Absolutely.
What's your biggest goal for yourself next year? I mean, what do you need to work on? And what is, other than the state championship that you're decided team goal, what is your goal for yourself? What do you need to work on first next year?
I need to work on, being more, coachable.
Is that true, Coach?
He's a very good kid. He's got some deficiencies,
Don't we all? I don't want to get the program's not long enough for me to lose mine.
That's big. You're able to say that. I think you're able to talk about what you need to work on. I think that brings it more to life that you'll be able to work on. With you saying that, your coach knows that, so he can actually remind you of that. And I think at this level, everyone has to stay in tune with being coachable. No matter what you do, you have to follow what the coach says. You only at this level only have this much experience compared to what that coach knows, and then how the coach wants you to run that. So, I think that's great. That's something that you can lead with everybody else and making sure they follow and understand that we have to pay attention. No matter what, Coach Carey is your guys' general. What the game plan is, we have to follow that out. I think you'll follow that out. You'll see a success plan in that no matter what. So that's big for you. Anything else you'd like to say? Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, little sister. All that. It's good. Well, hey, thanks for coming in. We'll be keeping in touch with you. You're playing, 2 football and basketball, and we'll be keeping up with you. Next up, we have over here Jordan Willis. Jordan, for yourself, you're going to come back in, defending the throne, man. What are some of the things you're telling yourself to get ready for next season?
Well, I gotta get ready for everybody coming after us. They want to beat us for winning the championship and stuff. So we just gotta stay humble and keep working.
Absolutely. Now, for yourself, what are some of the things you're going to need to work on?
All around shooting, free throws, rebounding.
Free throws get you beat. You don't make them, you're done.
So for yourself there, you said free throws, all around shooting, and that's excellent. Now, what are, being the leader as a senior, no matter what, you're pushed into a leadership role, whether you just need to practice at a certain tempo. What are some of the things you're going to be letting the younger group know just to make sure you guys are able to make a state run next year?
Well, I told them never give up, just keep working.
Absolutely.
Well, the expectations already set. Like I said, generations before you, you got to make sure that the freshmen know coming in what it takes to be a champion. Now, you guys are obviously blessed with some gifts, but that doesn't mean that you can't improve. Free throws for you, apparently.
Yeah, we can always improve.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. Well, thanks a lot, man, and we'll be keeping up with you. We'll actually see you again here coming up with football real quick. So, you know, good luck to you and all that. I know with you and Jalen both, you know, playing football, it's, you know, it's a time to start getting ready for that. So track or whatever you got to do, man.
You be traveling for summer basketball as well?
I'm not sure yet.
Not sure.
Well, it's 7:07 time. It's time to get ready.
Right.
So.
Calvin Johnson.
And next up here we got Brian Carey. Brian, for yourself, you're going to be, you came in with a group, you want to start 5 out there, so you're going to be looked at to be that court general, man. It's your turn no matter what. You know, I don't think, when I talk with so many people out there, the main thing they said, well, that starting 5 is all senior. And I don't think a lot of them understood that you weren't. But that's good for you. You know, I think that speaks highly of you, that you carry yourself and you play, your game is up to another level that, you know, people are thinking you're in that senior class. What is your mind state in getting ready to make that run next year for yourself and some of the younger group coming in? What are you going to be, you know, telling them and doing for yourself?
Just that we have to be mature and you have to just work hard, because if you work hard, good things will happen to you.
Absolutely. Now, for yourself, what are some of the things you're going to work on going into next year?
My leadership and being coachable.
Absolutely.
And just all my skills.
Absolutely. Now, you have your cousin, correct,
yeah.
David.
Yeah.
He played point guard. You play point guard for yourself. What does he tell you a lot just at that point guard position? What are some of the tips he gives you in the game?
You just got to be a leader. Like, sometimes you got to bring your team together. You got to talk to your coach. You got to communicate with everybody.
Absolutely.
Make sure everyone's on the same page. Be positive, never be negative.
Absolutely.
And just communicate to everybody, your players and coach, so you know what the team's running and what plays you're supposed to run and all that.
And as the guard, you're kind of the on-the-court quarterback. So you're going to have to run exactly what coach. So you're going to be in this summer camp and all of this going on. You know, you won this championship, but when does the party end for you? Because for everybody else, they get to leave and they get to move on, and it's done for high school. Nothing against that, but now you got to turn and get ready to defend what you guys set out. So what are you going to do? What are you going to, you know, when does that point stop for you to get ready for next season?
I mean, I still will always enjoy it, but I feel like I got to, right away, you got to start getting ready for what's next.
Absolutely. So you want to?
Yeah, I want to try to get to.
That'll put your uncle to 10, man.
Yeah.
That's a big number.
Yeah,
that's a big number for the city. I think that's a big number for him himself, the state.
Yeah.
You know, to get to 10, man. I think that's a big step. When coach, you know, for yourself here, you have your nephew. How has that been with you having a nephew out there that you're coaching?
Been traumatic. But we have family wars.
Absolutely.
He's a fine young man. He's smart and he's very skilled, and you know he wants to do things his way a lot of times. And, you know, but he's a great kid.
Is that the Carey blood?
I guess we are genetically we are stubborn.
Absolutely. Now, what have
You're convicted. You just believe in your convictions.
Right.
Now, this
Just positive spin.
you coach your son. What's been the difference between them two? What do you see that, you know, he has over David, or just things he's learning from your son too now?
The difference is I fed David. I didn't feed him. And David had to do what I asked him to do. But he's got a lot of David's characteristics. He's tough. You know, he's a very skilled player. They're similar in a lot of ways. You know, they're both. He's probably a little better offensively than David was. David's probably a little better. Well, he's getting better defensively.
Absolutely. Well, let's take this call. Go ahead. Hi, you're on with City Prep Radio. Who's speaking?
And where are you calling from?
Hello?
They hung up.
Oh, perfect.
Funny, I'm probably your dad.
Craig Collins.
Absolutely.
Get off my side.
I'll talk to you. He's not talking.
That's funny. That's cool, man. I see that dynamic around the state quite a bit, you know, but that's a good thing. So like I said, we'll be keeping up with you also. You know what I mean? You're a junior. You're getting ready to come back and, go to war for East. I think every year is a war for East, no matter what, since Coach Carey signed up to be the head coach there.
Now, Coach, I got a question for you. In the state tournament, as you see in March Madness right now, it's a guard game at crunch time. Do you feel it's the same way in high school here?
Absolutely. You can win with very good guards.
Yeah.
And our catalyst for success was our guards.
Yeah.
Jabbar Griffin, Don, Brian, RJ. I mean, they get a lot of good stuff. They control the tempo of the game.
Well, that's really,
defensively and offensively.
Well, ultimately, if they've got ball pressure and they also can deal with the pressure from the...
You can control that from the guard spot.
Well, they better make their free throws. I don't know if Brian makes his free throws. You make the free throws, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because that's a coach killer. Yeah. I mean, the only time you can be selfish on a basketball court is at the stripe. That's it. Because you're trying to make everybody else better as a distributor of the ball. But ultimately, if the only time you can be 100% about you is getting your own is at the stripe. That's it. So, it makes me crazy. I lost all my hair because my kids wouldn't make the free throws.
That's not the truth.
No, it's not. It sounds cool, though.
This baseball drill.
Oh, man. What a hat.
Well, man, as we get ready to close here for tonight, man, I really want everybody to understand, what it goes into being a champion. And I just want people to reiterate when they hear these young men speak and what they're talking about. They're a very humble group of young men. I think that speaks volume of their head coach.
Cool.
From a coach that's won 9 championships.
He knows what it takes to win.
Absolutely, he resets. He gets ready to go on again, but he also knows how to take these young men and humble them so that, hey, look, you guys, let's get ready to win. Let's get ready to play again. It's a whole new ball game every year in basketball, in sports in general. Yeah. And once you start feeling that high horse, I think you get that.
You're gonna get knocked off.
You get that. But this group, you guys did bounce back. I talked with a lot of people around the city. They didn't think, they sometimes also with Ridge was better. I didn't see that. I see more speed, more aggressiveness. I didn't see as many. No one possesses as many weapons as Denver East does. So it was going to be a tough task. Let's get one of our last ones up. Benjamin Potts. Jeff thought I was going to leave him out.
Well,
he wasn't.
Got to give him his airtime, man.
Yeah.
You want to make a shout out to anybody, Benjamin? Any girlfriends?
No, I can do that.
You know,
and everybody's going to be able to give. We'll go around the horn here real quick and let everybody give a shout out to who they want to. Your school, your. So with yourself, Benjamin, you're a junior. You're getting ready to come back for yourself. What are some of the things you're preparing for mentally, and as a returning senior in leadership role that you want to prepare for yourself?
Well, things I definitely just want to work on. I don't know what coach is going to really need me as next year, or what he's going to ask from me. So I'm going to try to work on everything this summer and just get to that next level. So when the time comes, I'll be able to do what he wants me to do to the best of my ability.
You going to travel this summer to play?
Yeah.
Get exposure, good. Get in the gym, get in the weight room. Yeah, the physical strength is, something you can't take away from you. Pay the price in the weight room. You can do this and get away with to get a board that somebody else can't get because you're just physically stronger.
He's going to Israel this summer.
Is that right? Yeah. That's fantastic.
What are you going to Israel for? Why didn't you tell us that earlier?
Yeah,
we asked you all these questions. We're getting up close and personal with you. Why didn't you tell us that?
It's
a big secret.
So what are you going there for?
Well, I'm Jewish, so this is a
what?
IST trip. Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
The IST trip for it's pretty much just going manhood and everything. It's a trip that we all take.
That's fantastic.
Okay.
You can play over there or no?
Well, we have a tough agenda as it is
right?
in Israel. So while I'm there, I'm gonna be able to work out and stuff. So that's what we.
So you say you have so what are you guys going there for? Can you give a little detail on that?
Yeah. So the IST trip is we're a bunch of Jewish teenagers take a trip to Israel to express their Judaism.
Okay.
And they get to learn about Israel life and how the Orthodox live there and what's going on in the world over there.
Absolutely.
So it's a big step into manhood, or just going into that as it is.
Okay.
And while I'm there, I also do music and stuff. So we work on the musical in their eyes
You rap?
as well.
You look like a rapper.
Nah, I'm a singer.
Bust it. Bust right now. Go ahead.
Don't make me do it. You're not.